Psychic Bob. Well, it's Thursday. That means Vlog Thursday. So we're going to go out on the town and just hang out for a little while. So come hang with us. But before we go out on the town, we got to do a quick fashion check. So let's make sure we're happening. All right. Hair with gel, slicked up cool. Happening hair. Check. Cool shades. Check. Face mask. Check. Black t-shirt. Check. Cool pentagram pendant. Check. Black jeans. Check. Black loafers. Check. And of course, who else goes with me? Nobody other than Louis Vuitton bag. Check. Say bye, be styling. Let's go out on the town. Come and hang with us. Well, tubies, I'm out on the street. And it's a beautiful day, another day. It's probably about 75 degrees, no humidity. Our sun lord is up there shining down, a little bit of clouds, but he's burning them off and the weather feels great. I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. We had a cool Wiccan Wednesday. We talked about our amazing sun lord who is coming out brighter now. There he is. Hail to the sun lord. If you didn't see that, check it out. It's in the queue right before this one. I talk about ways to connect with the Sun Lord at the solstice. Because I know some of you are going to say, well, think about the solstice was on the 21st. Yes, the actual solstice was. But in Wicca, we enter into the season of the solstice. So we're in solstice now for the next month, until we get into actually August. And then we'll have Lunasa. So from now till Lunasa, we're in solstice season. So check out yesterday's video. Also got to give a big shout out and say thank you to all of you who've been calling for private psychic readings. I've so enjoyed hearing from you and meeting so many of you. If you've called my office or sent me an email, please know I have a little bit of a backlog. I am getting back to people, so I will get to you. Don't worry, Psychic Bob, we'll get to you, okay? We'll get you on the schedule for your session. And if you've been thinking, gee, I wonder if I should have a reading with Psychic Bob. Well, now that we're at solstice season, this is a great time to find out how to bring power into your life to move forward. So you might want to give me a call for a private reading. You can call my office at 703-825-3929. That phone number will be below and also linked to my website, PsychicBob.com. So check me out. Oh, our Sun Lord is so majestic. Isn't he lovely? Oh, just love solstice energy. That Sun Lord just blesses us all. But I've been doing readings all morning. I want to say thank you again to all of you who've been calling for readings. So enjoying getting a chance to sit down with you. But you know what? Psychic Bob's hungry, and I think it's time for a little lunch break. So hang out with me. Well, because my schedule is so full today, I can't really go out like shopping or any place fun that I'd normally go because I'm just booked up. So I have to keep it close because of my schedule. But we're going to come here to a good old classic, one of my favorites, Shooter McGee's. And there we go. There's our lucky star at the door. Let's go on in, have something good to eat. Well, tubies, here I am, safely ensconced in my booth. I got my cold Coke with me, and I'm on chillax mode. Well, you guys are always writing and saying, Psychic Bob, what jewelry are you wearing today? So let me give you a rundown of my jewelry. So today I'm wearing a vintage pentacle pendant. I bought this pendant probably about 10 years ago. It's pretty old, and I lost it. And I just found it while I was traveling with Mom. But it's a large pewter pentacle. And it's got mystical symbols and sigils. And the pentacle, well, it's actually called pentagram. If it has a circle, it's a pentacle. I don't think it matters because I've heard the terms used interchangeably. But if technically it's a pentagram. And the way you can remember that is think of the word circle, right? How do you spell circle? C-I-R-C-L-E. Right, so the last three letters of circle, C-L-E. Pentacle is spelled P-E-N-T-A-C-L-E, like circle. So pentacle means a circle, and just pentagram is the 5-pointed star. But you'll notice how it's interlaced and crossed. That's just so cool because, when you can find a pentagram this size, this is rather large, so I put it in my hand, you can see how big it is. That's kind of cool, isn't it? So there you go. Psychic Bob styling. And I've got my mystical pentagram on a black cord, and I'm wearing it here on my shirt now. How you like that, huh? By the way, for those of you who may not be familiar with the pentagram, it's a sign of the Wiccan faith. And it is not an evil or satanic symbol. It means that divinity rules all of life. And so the top point of the star represents deity or God, and the other 4 points represents the elements of earth, air, fire, and water. So the 4 elements are united under divinity. So it means that basically God is running the whole show, and just relax. It's a sign of protection, a sign of power and peace. Oh, Therese, look what arrived. My lunch is here. Oh, look at this. I'm trying something totally new I've never had today. This is called the Andouille Sausage Southwest Bowl. And it's a mixture of sausage and jalapenos and rice and cheese and I don't know what all's in it. And sour cream. It looks delicious. So I'm definitely going to dig in here and enjoy this. And, you know, what are you doing here? Oh my gosh, look who snuck in. Lamb Chop. He is so sneaky. Now, Lamb Chop, I thought I told you, you have to ask me before you go out of the house. You are very crafty sneaking in that Louis Vuitton bag. Well, you know, I can't say no to him. He's here. He might as well stay for lunch. You gonna stay for lunch? What's that? Well, yes. Lamb Chop said he's definitely staying for lunch as long as there's no lamb chops being served. Shh. Keep it secret. I'm going to get back at Lamb Chop for being deceitful today. Shh. Look what I got for him. He's never had a jalapeno pepper, so we're going to feed him a jalapeno. That'll teach him to sneak out of the house. Oh, yes, Lamb Chop. This is delicious. It's called jalapeno. It's a pepper. Oh, but it's very mild. Not at all spicy. Yes, it's vegetarian. I think you should definitely try it. What, Lamb Chop? It's hot. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's surprising me. What? Here's some water. Here, drink some water. It'll be okay. Yeah, just calm down. I got Lamb Chop back for lying to me today and saying he was staying at the house. I tell you, I keep discovering layer upon layer in this bowl called the Southwest Bowl. It's got delicious rice and andouille sausage and sour cream. It's really good. I love it. Oh, that Southwest Bowl is just delicious, but I'm taking a little break from it. I'm getting so full. Well, you know Psychic Bob, he's always traveling and reading a new book, and I found a book that's in back of my closet that I've forgotten to own called A Witch Amongst Us, and it's by Lois Bourne, and it says The Autobiography of a Witch. Isn't that cool? Have any of you read this book? I bought this several years ago at a used bookstore, and I'm really excited about it. So I thought I'd tell you a little bit about it. So there's the inside flap. And it says down here, I'm dropping the book. It says, Lois Bourne realized her psychic abilities during her early childhood in the form of ghostly sightings. For many years, she has been a practicing witch and occultist. The extraordinary deeds her gifts have enabled her to perform are here recorded in fascinating detail. As a young woman, she was dismayed by her visions and earnestly wished to be relieved of them. Throughout her eventful life, she has questioned every experience, trying always, but in vain, to attach logical explanations to the phenomena for which she seemed responsible. In her attempts to explain the secrets behind these powers, Lois Bourne offers the reader new insights into the realms of witchcraft and raises important questions about the potential of the human mind. Is it possible that the powers possessed by witches represent the next step in human evolution? Do these powers derive from a hidden reality that may one day be accessible to all mankind? Which amongst us is a unique and engrossing inquiry into a controversial subject? Isn't that cool? It says, here's a little biography clip. It says, Lois Bourne, married with 2 grown sons, lives in England, where she lectures frequently on her special craft. So there you go. I'm just started on it, but I'm really already getting into it. So check it out. Which amongst us? Lamb Chop, what's wrong with you? Why are you hiding your face? Why don't you come up and talk to me? What's going on? What's that? Oh, you're upset? Oh, I'm sorry. He's upset because I tricked him with the jalapeno. He didn't like that. I'm so sorry. Just having fun, but it'll teach you not to be deceptive. See, I was deceptive to you. How did you like that? You know, we're all learning, but the Lamb Chop had to learn a lesson today because he's welcome to come to lunch as long as he clears it with me. Well, yes, Lamb Chop, I'm so glad that you've learned your lesson. He's learned his lesson, Tubies, and he's sitting up and smiling again. Well, why don't you sit and listen as I read a little bit of this book to the Tubies and to you, called A Witch Amongst Us by Lois Bourne. This is in chapter 1, and it starts off really fascinating. So let's take a listen. Chapter 1. I am what men call a witch. This means, as you who are instructed know, one who has some knowledge of medicine, of herbs, of simples, and magic, and who holds a key to some of the mysteries that are hid in nature. And she goes on to write, she says, this quotation from my grimoire applies today as much as it did in the past, when the village wise woman dispensed her potions, charmed away her patient's warts, helped at the births of babies, soothed and comforted the dying, and tried to be all things to all people. If there ever was a time when I was not a witch, I do not remember it. I can recall when I did not wish to acknowledge the fact, when I closed my eyes to my visions, my mind to the subtler sentience around me, and refused to give credence to anything but the evidence of my 5 senses. I told myself that the 6th was a product of imagination, and that if I ignored it, it would go away. Some of you have contacted me and said, Psychic Bob, I think I'm a psychic. Some of you have said, Psychic Bob, I think I'm a witch. What do I do? Can I really be it? Is it possible? And the answer is yes. It's not only possible, but it's most likely probable that you're being called to a mystical path. Like Lois Bourne, who wrote this wonderful book, A Witch Amongst Us. You know, we have to consider that there is possibly another realm. Well, I don't say possibly because I know there is. But until you really discover it, it is hard to fathom it or believe in it. But I think that, you know, if you will just allow yourself to be open, to consider that we are surrounded by beings of the spirit world, and that the trees can talk to us, and that our dreams and visions are real and have meanings, then you'll start to enter into the spirit of Wicca, and it'll start you on a magical journey. Oh, look, Tubies, Lamb Chop has taken an interest in this book. Lamb Chop, are you enjoying that book about the witch, Lois Bourne? Huh? You think it's interesting? Pretty neat stuff, isn't it? Huh? Yeah? Do you think maybe you could be a witch? I think there's a real potential for you to be a witch. I mean, you're already working on being a psychic, and you like to do readings on Sundays sometimes, don't you? Well, just keep studying that book. Maybe you'll discover if you're meant to be a witch. there are a lot of people here at my YouTube channel who've been writing me saying that they think they want to be a witch. And so you're not alone. Any of you out there want to help Lamb Chop and mentor him in the craft? Yeah, let me know. All right, you want to read your book? Okay, there you go. Continue reading. Well, there you go. He's already learning. Well, I'm so proud of him. Tubies, speaking of magical skills and psychic visions, if you've been wanting to work on your spiritual gifts, you might want to join our Saturday Psychic Development class. Every Saturday I teach a class and I hold it on Zoom. And you can come join our class. This Saturday I'm going to teach on British spiritualism, how the mediums of Britain work, and how you can learn their skills as well as your own way. So maybe you'll come and register. Just go over to my website, PsychicBob.com, and over there you'll see a tab at the top that says services. Just click on that and you'll see the class listed there. And all you got to do is purchase it through PayPal. It's only $30. It's a 2-hour class. We hold it every Saturday from 12 p.m. till 2 p.m. and it's only $30. So maybe you want to come out and join it. We do a different psychic skill every week, so I'd love for you to come and hang out with us. Oh, Tubies, that was a great lunch. I got ice water to go, and I tell you, we're out. Oh, our Sun Lord is shining down. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, my gosh, look at him, bright, blazing. Summer solstice energy is working. Hail to the Sun Lord. Sun Lord, ask your blessing on all my YouTubers. May your light illumine their hearts and minds. May they have joy, peace, and prosperity. So mote it be. So mote it be. Well, guys, it was so good to hang out with you today. I hope wherever you are, you're having an awesome Thursday. And tell me in the box below what's going on in your part of the world. Is the weather beautiful? Are you in a storm? What's happening? And tell me, are you interested in learning about Wicca? I have more of my video tomorrow. But I might be starting a Wiccan class, an intro to Wicca. Let me know if you're interested. Anyways, right now, like this video, favorite it, share with your friends, and hit subscribe. Be part of our channel. We'd love you to be here. So I hope wherever you are, you're having an awesome day. Say goodbye. I've got a cruise. I got more work to do. But I love you guys. We'll be back here tomorrow for Free for All Friday. Till then, may all of you always blessed be.